ART302 students. In this video, we talk about ledger lines. So students, just to revise what we learned last time, we learned that notes can sit on the line or in the space. Now our notes that sit on the line have a red box around them. They've just flown up, and you can see they are E, G, B, D, and F. And we remember the rhyme, every good boy deserves football. In our spaces, we have our notes F, A, C, E, which make the word face. Now let me play these notes for you on the piano. We've got E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Again. But if you've ever looked at a piano, which I'm sure you have, you'll know that there are many more notes on a piano. In fact, the notes on a piano go all the way from here up to here. So there are many extra notes. So how do we name these notes? The treble clef, which is the note names we are interested in at the moment, starts with the note middle C, and you can see it over here. Okay, that is our middle C note. This note actually sits below the stave, and you can see our notes on our stave that we learned E is over there, but this is actually beneath that. It sits on a ledger line, and this here we can say is a ledger line, the little line that the note goes through. So ledger lines help us to name all of the notes on the keyboard, not just the notes from E to F. So how do they work? So we've already said that we know that this note is F, that note is A, and that note is C. Why? Because they're all in the space, and we use our word face. We know as well that that note is E, that note is G, and that note is B. Why? Because they're on the line and they use the rhyme every good boy. If you remember from our last video, we also learned that the music alphabet has 7 letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. This information is going to help us to name our ledger lines. So if we go this way, our alphabet is E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, so it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. Now, to name these two notes, we need to go backwards. So our alphabet goes forwards that way, but it's going to go backwards that way. And we can look at this note A. What comes before A is G. What comes before G is F. What comes before F is E. And to name this note, we need to ask ourselves, what comes before E? Now, if we say our alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, what letter comes before E? It is a D. Okay, let's try to name this note. And we can ask ourselves, what note comes before D? A, B, C, D. It is a C note. Now, here we have a whole range of notes in the treble clef, and you'll see that ledger lines can add on beneath the stave as over here, and they can also go above the stave as over here. However, you do not need to know all of these notes, so do not panic. For the purposes of this module, you will, however, need to know from your middle C note up to this G over here. Now, ledger lines are really useful to us because these are the few notes that actually sit on the stave, our E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, which I played for you earlier. By using ledger lines, you can see that we now extend the amount of notes we're able to play. We're actually able to play from this G all the way up to that E. So that gives us a scope of far more notes than if we just were confined to the lines and the spaces of the stave.